With the incredible scope of Blender's toolset, it only makes sense for a few of these tools to have been neglected over the years. For how good the Create Object tool could be, it just doesn't cut it, missing out on a couple of essential features, especially in the realm of map making or level design. Snapping to the grid is not available, and trying to use the tool in quad view just doesn't work at all. It is entirely broken. Now, the Geometry Builder add-on adds this functionality, and more besides. Primarily intended for map making, it shines in scenarios such as game level design or architectural visualization. Nonetheless, it's equally valuable for hard surface modeling, enabling users to add mesh with ease and accuracy. Bullseye! Hitting it right in the center. Select your shape from the drop-down. There's cubes, spheres, even stairs. Just remember, do not drop downstairs and crash to your grandma's demise. With the tool active, hold Ctrl and left-click somewhere in your scene. Click, click. This will initiate the object placement. You can press Q to toggle this empty to guide you. As you move your mouse around, you'll see a preview of the object's size. When you feel the size is right, just left-click ching again to lock in that size. But you're not done yet! Hey, wait. You can now move your mouse to adjust the height of the object. Keep moving it though until it suits your needs. Hey, then just left-click one more time to finalize. That's it! You've placed your object. Took a long while, and so such simplicity though, don't you think? Snapping to the grid is enabled by clicking the button here. Click it! Smash it! And don't look back. It can be toggled by holding down the Shift key, the button, you know. You can control how big all the small steps are from here. Higher numbers give bigger jumps between steps. Jumping bunnies are out-jumped by the larger, thicker, stronger. I don't know if it's smarter. You know the hair. I don't know if it's smarter though. I don't know. Don't ask me that. I ain't a zoologist. Go to the veterinarian to ask those questions. Next to the snapping option, there's an option for drawing mesh from center rather than from its edge. This is toggled by holding the Alt key and is especially useful for things like cylinders and spheres. Like imagine 10,000 cylinders next to each other. It's the internal combustion engine of a starship destroyer. All of this work from the 3D view or the 2D quad views, although the intended workflow is the quad views, wireframe mode, transparency, objects textured to random wire colors. This is pretty much the basic functionality and all you need for making that slick level geometry. But what else does this mallet tool have, you ask? And I'll tell you right now, don't worry about it, sweat later. If you had an object selected when you started creating a new one, this second axis, usually the height, will be taken from that selected object. This is a quick way of getting consistent height across objects, or copying the axis from one object to another. For example, just place a wall, get it to the height you want, and the future walls will share that height. Pretty damn awesome, right? A different height can still easily be set just by moving your mouse as normal. Just move it. Just start going crazy like a washing machine on your screen. The height can be set directly by moving to a quad where the third axis can be visibly seen. Can you see it? I have shown you! Scrolling the mouse wheel up or down will edit the subdivisions, the level of detail. You know, where you add more mesh, more triangles, more angons. What did I say? Did I say the illegal word? The Blender police is coming for me. Now, unless you're adding stairs, in only this case, scrolling up and down doesn't change subdivisions, but just adds or reduces steps. Also unique to stairs is that pressing E will change its rotation, the way the steps are facing. If you don't want this gap underneath, removing it is pretty much straightforward, so take a deep breath and remember to exhale. It must be mentioned that while this tool significantly enhances your workflow, it is important to remember that the process of placing objects in 3D is just inherently technical and objects placed might still require human intervention. Exit the machine. Enter the monkey, yes. The point from where a shape is being drawn can be determined in a few ways. By default, the first 2 points will be flat on the Z-plane in the 3D view, or on whatever plane you're viewing from in the 2D view. In either case, their third axis will have a value of 0 in the default mode, but will snap to the face of any surface beneath it. There are alternatives, however. Cursor takes the location of the 3D cursor for the third axis. Origin takes the position of the selected object, and value lets you set whatever distance from 0 you want. Face is the default behavior that's already been explained. If you'd like, you can skip back a few thousand hours. In 3D and 2D alike, Geometry Builder is pretty much at your disposal, taking reference from the selected object with snapping. With these tools, you can quickly and precisely just add various objects to your Blender scene. Have you seen my Blender scene? It's got 10 terabytes, I need to delete it. But do note, the placement of origins isn't always what you might want most. To that extent, Origin Align, another one of Inlet's best, is pretty much also recommended. Mandatory! You're obligated to check it out if you want to have a better workflow with origins. Oh, for another thing, Geometry Builder makes no promises of good texturing. It makes mesh. Texturing and unwrapped UVs? What is that? For that, seek out UV Aligner and Material Mode, two other Inlet add-ons released under the beautiful basket of Mallet, the wrench box, the tool set, the toolbox, the incredible, awesome, well-oiled tool set. With these tools, the dawn of Blender's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope and with Mallet by your side, may your heart be just satisfied. What else do you need? Just like well-oiled tool set, well-oiled wrench. Just every time you unscrew that screw, just like your satisfied heart.